Good evening. You've just tuned into A Godly Woman's View. And this is your host, Pastor Anita C. Spaulding. And I'm excited as always to be able to come on your iPhone, your iPad, your Zoom song, Sing Song, or whatever you might have, your desktop. But you know, it's been a marvelous day. I don't know about anybody else, but this has been a beautiful day, even though it might have been raining on the inside. But I have the joy down in my soul. I am certainly glad because I have the Lord on my side. But we're going to be talking about something great on tonight, and that's health and wellness. Oh, should you be fit? Are you fit or are you a misfit? I like that. Are you fit or are you a misfit? And I'm certainly glad all the time for my own companion, Bishop Richard L. Spaulding, who is always supportive of me and those of you. Oh, God, I just dropped everything. Okay. All right. But anyway, you know how you'd be fumbling sometime. But I'm going to get there. I want to find it so I can bring you guys in. All right. All right. Got a new iPad, you know. So you got to wait a minute. Okay. Got a new iPad, you know. Okay. Well, I'm not doing anything great today. Okay. God bless. But I am certainly glad, as always, to be able to come to you every Tuesday to share some good stuff with you. We're reaching the masses and classes of people throughout the country. And I'm telling you, we're international ministry now. This is A Godly Woman's View. We have our 501c3. We're nonprofit status, and God is doing some great things. We're looking into doing some greater things in the new year, which we'll be able to talk about it and release it to all of you. But we have the guests in the backstage, and we'll be bringing him on in a few minutes. His name is Alain Eugene. He is a weight loss consultant, and I am looking forward to hearing what he has to say on today. I see you, Felicia Burton, and I just want to make an announcement on this Friday. Look, I'm looking for you to come this Friday, which is December the 15th at 7:30 p.m. promptly. We will be having our one-day conference, Contagious Connectivity, and we'll be having it at Deliverance Jesus is Coming, 815 Springfield Avenue in the city of Irvington, where the host pastor is Bishop Vanessa Everett. And we have some good stuff that's going to be going on. We are celebrating our virtual ministries. Those of you that cannot come, ma'am and sir, please send a donation that will help us and say, we congratulate you, Bishop and Pastor Spaulding, to go a little bit further. The Cash App and everything. If you go to my page, you'll find all the information there. But we have a great speaker, which is our Apostle Teresa Speaks, and there will be drawings for gifts on that evening. So listen, you have to be there in order to get a ticket. You can't get a ticket and take it home or give it to somebody else. Everybody will get a ticket. We have some great gifts that we want to give away on that evening, and we have some great things that are in store for you on that evening. Oh my goodness, there's something really special that's coming up, and that is Pastor Anita C. Spaulding's birthday. And I'm inviting my friends, and it's going to be on Zoom, everybody. It's going to be my 68th birthday. That's Friday, January the 19th at 8:00 p.m. It will be on Zoom alone. And I want you guys to come in and give your expressions of love. And we're going to fellowship and have some fun on that evening. It's always good every single year, but we're going to have it just on Zoom on that evening. But we have something else that just came across our desk on this evening. We were asked, we were told that we were nominated as the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. Bishop Spaulding and myself, we will be receiving an award on January the 20th at 6:00 at the President's formal ball. It will be held in Belmar, New Jersey. I already posted the information. So those of you that like to come to the ball, and it's formal, y'all, you can dress up. It's down in Belmar, New Jersey. And we are excited about it, Bishop and myself, to be nominated. And thank you so much, Reverend Dr. Deborah Davis, who nominated us. She's the Church Beyond the Walls. And she said today, she says, you guys, God dropped you in our heart that you might be recognized, and we're excited about it because she recognizes what we're doing, and it's just really, I'm just grateful to her. Oh my goodness. All right, we're getting ready to bring on our guest on this evening. Y'all excited? I'm excited. Listen, I want you to help us to build the audience by tagging and sharing. And because you really care, I see you, Mother Hayes. There you are, girl. How you doing? Oh my goodness. Vivian Thompson, you know I'm always glad to see you too. Barbara Dredden, oh my goodness. God bless you. Tawanda Glover, oh, thank you for saying congratulations to me. Oh, but I'm looking to see at least you at something that we're having, either our conference or my birthday Zoom party, or down at the presidential lifetime awards of something. And I see you on tonight, so that's good. We want you to help us to build the audience by sharing, by tagging, by caring. Let somebody know that A Godly Woman's View is on the air, and we got something good for you. Something good is about to happen to you, for you, and with you on this evening. We're going to be talking about health and wellness. All right, let's do the drum roll, y'all. Come on, hit those hearts, hit those stars, hit those thumbs up. Come on. Here we bringing them on. His name is Alain Eugene. How you doing?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm doing great, thank you. Yourself?
I'm doing great. Listen, I want you just to bring your screen down a little bit. Your head, top of your head is kind of chopped off.
How about that?
Okay, that's great. That's great. Listen, Facebook users, we have somebody good here that's going to be able to help us with our health and wellness and fitness. This is my fitness trainer, and he's on here today to just explain some things to us. Listen, it's been a journey, hasn't it?
Absolutely. It's been a journey, and I'm just honored to be able to have you as, my client, and I'm very excited to see how we're going to progress.
Yes, I am too. I'm already progressing. But listen, I want you to tell the audience just a little bit about you. Do you have any siblings? Things of that nature.
Okay, so I am first generation Haitian American. Um, I have an older brother, 7 years, and I have a sister who is, I'm only 10 months older than her. So, small family, but yeah, we all we got.
All right.
I don't have
I'm
I
so
don't have any kids yet, so I'm working on that.
I hope you're working on the marriage first.
Yes, marriage first, of course.
Marriage first, then the
Marriage first.
babies. But they're
Yes.
not gonna be in up in the tree and stuff and fall down. That's called child abuse.
No, no, no. We're not doing that. We gotta do it the right way.
Yeah, I like this. This young man is just an inspiration to me, and he, I think it's about 7 sessions now. We're going into the 8th session or 7th session. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I saw him at the as a workout partner for some others. And I said, I'm going to ask him. And I had been there like since February doing the machines. I'm like, I'm so happy I was doing 10 to 12, 15 machines. And I'm like, you know what? I'm at a standstill. Something's got to give. And I told my husband, my Boaz, God bless you. How you doing, Boaz? Glad to see you. Great evening to you too. He said, great evening to Pastor Anita C. Spaulding and her guest and trainer. All right. So I wasn't going anywhere. I was at a plateau. So I went over to him, and he had spoken to me before, him and his cousin, and they were saying that every time when I would come in the gym, sometimes they would be clapping, oh yeah, like she's here, and I'm like, oh my God, ooh, I'm too fat for that. But anyway, but they were encouraging me. And I went up to him 6 sessions ago, and I said to him, listen, I need a trainer. And I spoke to Bishop. I said, listen, I need a trainer. It doesn't look like I'm going anywhere. This is terrible. I says, all this here belly and jelly, I need to snatch this here gut, something. It need to go because I can't take it no more. So anyway, I did ask him, and he said yes. And I am so excited about it because I even feel the results of him putting me through the pain. Okay, that's what he did. But we want to ask you some questions how important it is, because some people just exercise and they don't change their eating habits. So what do you suggest?
Well, exercise and eating goes hand in hand, and actually, eating is more important than the exercise itself because the eating contributes to about 60% of how your body will transform. The other 25 to 30% is from exercising, and the other 10% is from like doing cardio, walking, and stuff like that. So diet is most important, and then physical fitness is secondary.
Wow.
So if
Well,
you got
how did you get started with wanting to do this? Because I see you have a passion. What made you want to get into teaching people how to be fit?
okay, so you want the long story or the short story?
Listen, we only have an hour, so you better be cutting it down short. Come on from Haiti, you in America now. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, all right. So, short story. I've always been very athletic, just short. I played
Yeah.
varsity sports in high school. Should have played in college, but it wasn't until uh, I broke up with my ex girlfriend about 6 or 7 years ago. That's when that's when everything clicked to me. I used the gym as an outlet to, just to get away from outside distractions and stuff like that and to focus on myself. So I started working out to prepare my mind, and I never looked back since.
Wow, that's awesome. You know, because some people they don't know what they want to do, but I'm impressed by you as a young man that because you have clients. What's your oldest client? How old is your oldest client?
My oldest client now is 80 years old.
Oh, 80 years old. What about your youngest?
My youngest is probably 19, I think now. I just
Okay.
recently got a 19-year-old, and she's in college.
Wow, this is so awesome. Listen, we're talking to a phenomenal man by the name of Alain Eugene, and he is a weight loss consultant. He is my workout partner, he is my trainer. And I'm telling you, just from the 6 sessions, it's been wonderful. But I tell you something, he be beating me down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mrs. Spaulding, but we got to put that work in.
I know. And you know what? I had already started the no sugar, no sweet, no sodas, and no salt regimen like 352 days ago, and I'm still doing it. And I found that a lot of that was adding to the diabetes, because I'm not claiming it, it's not mine, and the high blood pressure. And the doctor said that my blood pressure was 218 over 113, and then the sugar, okay, because I'm not claiming it again, the sugar was over 400 every day. I could not get that thing down. Sometimes the 300 and something, I would get it down. But then I said, there's got to be something. So that's when I started. I said, you know what? I got to get into the gym. Maybe this is it. But just from now, from even the training that you're giving me, my sugar this morning, I was shaking. It was 68 or 63. So my doctor, my doctor told me that
Let's
I don't
go.
need to take. She said sometimes you don't even take the insulin. She says it's where your body is. She says, and you know your body, so I don't have to take the blood pressure medicine, because all it does is drop it real low. Because when I went to her about 2 weeks ago, she said it's 120 over 80, and my blood sugar was great. My A1C has gone from 11 down to 7.2. I want to get it down in the fives. And this is where Alan comes in. So when you're talking about common foods, because you did speak to me a little bit about it, what should I eat? And you said something about clean foods. Explain that to us.
Okay, so dieting is a very touchy topic, right? And it's very difficult for me too. So what I try to um, tell my clients is that we're not going to eat clean all the time, right? But let's make conscious effort to eat better. So if you have an alternative of eating something that's or drinking something that's diet, like diet soda or a regular soda, try the alternative. Well, diet soda isn't that healthy, but you know what I'm saying. So, instead of doing blue cheese dressing on your salad, right? Try light blue cheese dressing. Simple little tweaks or little adjustments will lead to a big result. So try making little adjustments. Okay, so instead of eating white rice, try to eat brown rice. Instead of eating French fries, eat a salad. Order a side salad. Um, Instead of eating fried wings, see if you can get grilled wings or invest in an air fryer.
Yeah, and you know what? I find that is very good. The air fryer that we have, I put basically everything in the air fryer because yesterday we had a turkey burger. I put it in the air fryer and I use
It's quick.
Tabitha seasonings. That's no salt. Oh, her seasons are great. And then I use salt-free McCormick a seasoning. So these things have helped us to adjust, me and my husband, because we need a life change, and because we're running so much and doing so much, we definitely have to not be sluggish and tired. And I'm not tired like I used to be, but I take naps, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, I go in there and take me a nap. I ain't no, but anyway,
Mrs. Spaulding, let me ask you something.
oh,
Let me
okay.
ask you something. How is your lifestyle change right now? How is it adjusting to your new lifestyle now? Because I
Well,
know it's a lot. It's a
it
lifestyle.
it is, but it's not strenuous. It's just something that I have already made up in my mind. And every day I anoint myself with an olive oil or anointing oil. And I pray and I said, Lord, thank you for your strength to do this. And I never leave him out. And I really don't think about the food that I eat anymore. I used to think, I got to do everything and count it. I don't do that. Most of the time we eat around 3 or 4 o'clock. Then we don't eat after maybe 8, sometimes 9 o'clock, but it's be something so light. Like last night I ate it's called a plummet. It's a grapefruit, but it's a bigger one. All right. So I ate the bigger one, bigger grapefruit, and that helps cut. And something else I want to show you. I wasn't gonna show it. Hold on for a minute. This is something that we've gotten, and this works for us. It's beet, ginger,
Mm.
turmeric, organic. And this is really, really, it helps us. Or I drink a bottle of water with apple cider vinegar in it or lemon juice, but apple cider vinegar is better. But my lifestyle has changed to that. I'm better. Just BETTER. That's
Let's
it. Better.
go. Let's go. And I try to tell everyone, fitness is not something you just snap your fingers and do. You have to change your lifestyle. Everything has to change. So if you're not willing to change your lifestyle, you're not willing to take that initial step to change your lifestyle, then it's going to be a hard, process for you to get adjusted to.
And that is so true. And some people they start and stop. So can you help us out a little bit about this, because some people aren't consistent? How can they remain consistent?
Okay, well, some tricks that I learned for me is something as little as buying you a new pair of sneakers or buying you a gym outfit.
Yeah,
Um, that's gonna motivate you to want to go because you're looking good. You invested something, so you're not gonna just waste it, right?
right,
Also, think of think of the naysayers, people who don't believe in you.
right.
Use little things that's gonna keep a fire in your head and is gonna keep you going. Um,
Okay,
look for others for inspiration. Honestly, Mrs. Spaulding, you inspire me because I see
get out of
how
here.
I swear, you're an inspiration because you're willing to get uncomfortable. I'm putting you through a lot right now, and
Whew,
you're not complaining. And are you ready for tomorrow? Actually, are you ready for tomorrow?
whatever.
So you can look for others for motivation. That's going to help you with consistency. And like I said before, it's not a 1 day thing. You got to go on days where you don't want to go, right? Because there are a lot of days where you're going to feel like, you know what, I don't want to go. But if you go and go, it's going to be compounding interest,
Right,
and
right.
consistency is just going to automatically come
Wow.
off of building the habit. So you got to first build a discipline and habit, and
Wow.
then the consistency is going to follow after.
We have some comments from those that are watching. I see Michelle Crawford, Apostle Van Freeman, Mother Hayes. Where's she said she asked me where did I get the beet, ginger, and turmeric juice? Now this helps with inflammation too, and a lot of people because when you aching in your joints and stuff. So that's why I drink this. I drink it sometimes all day. I might not drink it tomorrow, but I get it from Stop and Shop, any supermarket. You could pick it up. It's not cheap, but I try to get it on sale. When it's on sale, then I get 4 bottles. And then I have it in my refrigerator. It tastes real good cold, y'all. I take it, I drink, but it's good. It helps me with my joints. Also, I take turmeric pills by Nature. I think it's Nature. That's the name of it. Turmeric, because my bones and stuff was just aching and carrying on. You know how the joints and stuff, you get older. I see Nate Holloway says that works for me. The people's negativity about who I am, it drives me. Now I don't get too many negative. I don't get really any negative comments. People always pushing me on Facebook. Also, oh my goodness, hello, those that are on LinkedIn and YouTube and Twitter. I'm so glad to see y'all tonight. Oh yeah. That's right. We getting fit.
Let's go.
Fit for the master's use.
Let's go.
But you can't pay attention to people and what they, and what, some people got a nerve. They 2 tons of fun and they got to tell you what you're supposed to be doing. You shouldn't eat this, and you should. You know what? You think?
Mrs. Spaulding, tell them to hop into the arena. Stop being a spectator. Hop into the arena and see it for themselves.
I like that. We hop into the arena and see for yourself, because you have to make it up in your mind. It's Ace, isn't it? It's a mindset.
Yes.
Set it in your mind what you're going to do. You have to have a goal. Okay.
You got to have a vision. You have to have a goal.
Like
you have
that.
to see yourself the way you want to look. You have to see it.
Well, I know how I want to look.
You got to manifest it. You got to manifest it. You got to pray about it. All of that.
He getting ready to get saved, y'all. Y'all put your hands right here in this direction. Put it right there towards him in the name of Jesus. God, I thank you, because he's gonna receive you. You should hear him quoting scriptures to me, y'all. I'll be like, boy, please.
Don't it work though? Don't you do to it?
Yes, it does work. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna get saved around me. I'm gonna tell you right now. Lord have mercy. Listen, Mother Hayes says, thank you very much. She said she needed that. Barbara Dredden says, I have made a start with my sodas inspired by Pastor Spaulding. Oh, God bless you. She stopped drinking sodas. And that's important because that bloats you, y'all. And if you take, I know Ace will tell you this, that if you take a can of Coke and you pour it onto a car, it will disintegrate the paint.
Yes.
So think about what you're putting in your body, even white bread. If you take white bread and if you put it in, and you could try this, y'all, if you have white bread, I don't eat white bread, but you take white bread and you put it into water, watch it expand. Now, if I put that in my stomach, that's expanding. So I got all these here rolls more than a bakery because I've been putting that white bread in me.
It's the yeast. The yeast is going to expand. The yeast in the bread will expand you.
Wow. I like this. Mother Hayes says, yes, it takes commitment. Ernestine Gordon from Alabama. How you doing, girl? She says, blessings. Actually, folks from all over the country are coming on because they want to hear this. Michelle Crawford says, how can I get rid of my flabby arms?
Try tricep extensions.
And what's that?
And bicep curls.
And bicep curls. He has me doing the 10 pounders, 15 pounders.
You have to weight train. If you want to lose the loose skin, you can take collagen. That helps with the elasticity of your skin. Collagen, but you have to start implementing weight training into your into your program. So if you're in the gym, or even if you can't afford the gym, you can do body weight exercises. Like, find a table and you can push yourself, up and down.
And it's not easy, y'all. I'm gonna tell you now. It's not easy, but it's doable. What I like about Alan, he won't let me give up. He said, "Come on, let's go." I'm like, you should see the faces I make at him.
I push you hard. I push you really hard, Mrs. Spaulding.
Yeah, I know. And people come around the gym. Don't they come around different folks from the other races and stuff? And they said, "Oh,
they can't believe what you're doing."
That's because, see, they're not used to a woman of my stature to be
able
to move like that.
You could move. I was shocked. I'm like, wait, what? Another thing, Mrs. Spaulding.
Yes,
just because someone's stature is bigger and someone is smaller doesn't necessarily mean that the smaller person is healthier. Because there are a lot of people who are skinny, but they're not healthy inside.
Wow.
So don't get that misconstrued too.
And here we have a question from one of the VIPs. I call them my very important people. Tawanda Glover says, "What is a good machine to use if you're trying to get arthritis? I got in control."
Arthritis in what particular part of your body?
Okay, but you could put that down while she's putting it down. But something else that I found that helps is apple cider vinegar. They say that it burns belly fat, but I don't know about that. But I know that it helps me when it comes to the arthritis and stuff, that inflammation, because inflammation, it can really tear you up. It really can. I mean, have been in so much pain. She said it's her knee.
Okay. So she has to stretch and she has to start doing squats to strengthen her joints and ligaments.
Wow. Yeah, that's
you know how I have you stretching and doing, squats for your legs?
Mm-hmm. It's you know what? I'm loving it. Today, he wasn't there, but he didn't have to come today. I said, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to the gym." And those tools that he already gave me, and I could hear this man talking in my head. I'm saying, "Shut up." He said, "Come on, let's go. Let's move. 10, 9, 8. Come on, Miss Vaughn. You got 10. You got 20 more." I'm like, what? And he just talking and I'm listening to him while I'm in the gym. And first of all, I go on the hydro massage lounge, and that helps just my back. And my back now has not been hurting like it was, because my back was in so much pain. It's still there, but it's going. And then he takes me to the stretch room, and that's when stretching out and doing the windmills, right? They call windmills.
You got to warm up, do the windmills, big circles for your arms, clockwise, counterclockwise, reaching down, touching your toes. All of these movements are functional and will help you in your everyday life.
And you could do this at home. How you doing? Kasana Lemons from Texas, my daughter. How you doing, sweetie? Oh, I see my goddaughter, Angelette. Everybody can't do the apple cider vinegar because of the acid. Then that's what we're saying. Everything is not for everybody. Everybody has to do what they can do for them. Praise the Lord. That. So we just, whatever works for you, that's what we have to do. Oh my goodness. All right, go ahead, Alan.
Yeah, so what I was gonna say, I was talking to you about
stretching.
Stretching. So stretching, something as simple as reaching down. If you can't reach down and touch your toes, reach down and touch your shin. If you can't reach down and touch your shin, reach down and touch your knee. All right. Anything is better than nothing. All right. So don't worry about what other people is capable of doing. Focus on what you're capable of doing, improve what you're capable of doing, and each day you will get better and better and better. But you got to stay consistent. So every morning you wake up, reach down, touch your toes, stay for 10 seconds. All right. And do that about 5 times.
And you know what? One thing you told me, and I remember this, you said, don't pay any attention to anybody in this place. He said, and don't pay any attention to anybody telling you how to do something that you're already doing. And then they want to tell you how to alter it. And, it doesn't work for you. It might work for them, but it's not going to work for you. And I found like this dress I couldn't even get on that I have on now. I couldn't get it on. Some of my other clothes, I told my husband, I said, oh, this thing is getting too big. Lord Jesus, I'm gonna have to get smaller clothes. Brother, you're gonna have to give me a card for just some clothes here. But anyway, but the thing is I'm finding my clothes are fitting me different. My attitude has changed.
You have more, don't you have more energy?
Yeah. Woo!
Let's go.
Yep. I have.
It's fun training you too. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's never a dull moment when when we link up. So
no, it's not. It really isn't. And there's something that how many reps should they do? Say for instance, if you're doing the windmills, how many reps should they do?
I would do 10 clockwise, 10 this way. So 10 forward.
Y'all stand up and do it. Let's do it.
And then 10 back. Okay. Something as simple as that will help any joint issue pains that you have in your shoulders.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah.
Then another stretch will be bringing your arm close to your chest. Okay. Another stretch would be patting yourself in the back and using your other arm to pull.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Y'all doing that?
Those are some simple stretches that you can do home.
This is awesome. We're speaking to Alain Eugene. He's from Haiti, but he's here in America, and he is just awesome. He's delightful. He has so much patience. Oh my God. He has patience with me. Because when I say I don't want to do it, he said, okay, I'm Miss Spaulding, 10. I'm like, oh, whatever.
And then I tell you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And then
then he gonna start using scriptures on me, y'all.
You can do all things through Christ.
And you are so right. You're so right. Listen, now let me ask you a question. What age do you think any exercise is to be restricted to any age, or any age can do these exercises?
The exercises that we're doing?
Yeah. Any age, or should there be a restriction on somebody that's 70?
Well, the 80-year-old man that I'm training now, he does pretty much everything. I have him on the machines, and I don't try to limit anyone to anything, because you can do it. All right,
Wow.
I'm not going to expect you to lift 1,000 pounds, but for your age and for your level, I'm gonna push you and make sure that you get all that you can get for your level and for your age. So there are no limits. Okay, you gotta be able to be confident in yourself and believe in yourself. I'm not gonna have you doing something that a 25-year-old could do, but I'm still gonna challenge you. So
yeah, he challenges you.
There are modifications. Like I would modify exercise.
Okay.
So for instance, right, a regular push-up would be you're on your hands and your toes, right? The modified version would be on your knees. So you will still do a push-up, but you'll just do a modified version of it,
And what I like about Alain, he will push me, but he sees what I can do and can't do. He's not going to try to push me to where I can't go. I guess just by watching me and stuff, and he'll try it. Then he'll say, okay, let's try something else, or let's do this. Right. Now, let me ask you this other question. What does squats do? What does squats do? What does it strengthen?
So squats are for your foundation. Your foundation are your legs. The legs are very important. We spend most of our time standing, walking, and holding ourselves up. So if you don't have a strong foundation, that could lead to some back pain. A lot of times people have, back issues and they don't know why. It's because they have a weak foundation. So squats build your glutes, they build your quadriceps, they build your hamstrings, they build your calves, and they build your ankles and your toes.
Wow.
Also, squats work your stomach, because you have to hold your upper body up, and you have to hold your upper body down without falling. So you're working your core also.
And you know what? Just with these sessions that he's given me, 7 of them, I've found that doing a lot of these exercises, I'm able to move around. Like before, I'm telling y'all, I would go in the kitchen, I would suck up. Oh my God, my back. Oh Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And that's just how I be acting. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I got to get to the sofa. And that about within 3-5 minutes. Couldn't stand, but I would take the chair. I would have a rolling chair and roll it in the kitchen, sit down and cook. Now I found myself last week cleaning out the refrigerator. I'm down and I'm up, and I said, oh my God. And I'm taking, listen, I'm not sitting like I used to sit having to cook. I'm able to do the meals, go and sit down. There was somebody that I had to cook like long pans of macaroni and cheese, string beans, collard greens, and what was that? Sweet potato with peaches or something. And I cooked for them. And I would really said, no, I didn't really want to do it because of my back, but I didn't have no issues cooking that food. And they came and they got that food and they took it and they said it was really good. But the thing is that, he's helping me, my back to strengthen. My back is strengthening. My arms is strengthening. I could pick up things. And sometimes I have a problem with this, Alan, is opening bottle. But you know what I do? I would sometimes call my husband and he's here, but he'll open it. But I said, you know what? I'm going to still try this thing. And that's what I do. I force myself because it's working those muscles. Is it working the muscles in my fingers?
Your grip strength. You're gonna develop a stronger grip strength.
Wow. Angela Villette wants to know, how much do you charge to train? Well, you could inbox him and he can let you know all of that because he has package deals. And I tell you, it's to me, it's just worth it. I want to go at least 6 months, and I'm believing God for the monies to be able to do this 6 months with him because I'm telling you, it's going to be so much better. You know how some, I don't mean no funny. Yes, I do. You know how some people preach, they're trying to breathe. That's what that is. I don't do that anyway.
That is so
and they're gonna choke on their own saliva. They say, no, I have. You need to go to the gym. You need to really build up your what is it called? Momentum.
Your stamina, your endurance.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Absolutely.
His name is Alain, Alain. Okay, Alain Eugene. Eugene. Okay, that's his name.
Eugene.
Oh, okay. But anyway, Ace, he's just awesome. I see you, Novell McFarlane. He said, this is awesome. We wanted to bring something different because we know this is the end of the year and we're going into a new year. And I said, what would be better for the viewers and listeners on A Godly Woman's View to be able to hear somebody that is an expert in the area of training and showing us and telling us what we can do in order to better ourselves. Listen, I want to be fit. I don't want to be a misfit. And I asked that question, are you fit or are you a misfit?
I like that one. Mrs. Spaulding, I think what you're doing right now, bringing fitness and health into the church is you're starting something that's I don't see a lot. So this is big.
Yes, it is. There are some that's doing it, but we have to do it more. And I believe that the more they hear and they see, a lot of people need to see that you're doing it. That's why they need to see me doing it, because I know I post a lot. But the thing, a corner. Yes, that would be good. We Bishop Spaulding says we could give you a tip, a corner every month, once a month, to do a tip, like a health tip or fitness tip.
Absolutely,
on the show to do that, and it don't have to be long. Maybe about 2 minutes.
I would love to volunteer and do that, Mrs. Spaulding.
Wow. Yeah, every tip would be different and creative. And I know people want to do better. They want better, but sometimes they don't know what to do and how to do it. Now, what is the number one exercise? What would you say is the number one exercise that everybody can do?
I think the number one exercise, well, I won't say there's one. There are a couple. Well, yeah. Everyone could walk.
That's it. Hold like this. Say that again.
There's no reason why everyone isn't walking. That's the That's the best exercise everyone, all ages can do. If you're not walking, you're doing yourself a disservice.
And another thing I found, that if you are confined to the bed, what you can do is if you can move something like your legs or your hands, try to do it. Don't just lay there and say, I can't move, I can't do this, because it's stretching. Like my brother, he cannot walk yet. He had a stroke 3 years ago, and he can move his legs, but he just can't stand. All right. So the thing is, I tell him, listen, don't lay in that bed talking about you can't. Your muscles is getting weaker and weaker. I said, you got to move something. So I bought him these here 3 pound, they call them dumbbells, but listen, whatever. But to lift those, Mother Hayes said, Lord help me. Mother Hayes is a jewel, and she supports a godly woman's view. And I thank God for her. She is so sweet. But she said, Lord help me. So he's saying that walking is one of the number one exercises, because it includes your cardiovascular heart, and it strengthens the heart, and burns calories.
Yes.
All right. And walking is something you can do anywhere, anytime. When you go to the grocery store, because there were times when my back would hurt, y'all, and I would go to the grocery store. I grabbed the basket. I said, I'm going to walk. And I pushed the basket, and I would hold myself up with that until then I started walking up straight with the basket. Then I took the basket, y'all, walked around the parking lot of the supermarket, walked around, got my 3,000 steps in, just walked around for that mile and a half or whatever it was. So these are things that I do in order to strengthen my body, because I know that this body can get better, and it's getting better. But I know that if I do some things, we want God to do everything. Oh, God, do this, do that. No, you got to do some things. That's what he told Paul. He said, my grace is sufficient for you. He's giving you strength. He's giving you everything that you need. He has laid the foundation. He has opened up the way. What more do we want Jesus to do? What more do you want him to do? He did it all. Okay. So there's some things that we have to do, but I believe it's got to start in your mind and then work on your body. Now, do you have any fitness goals yourself? What are your fitness goals? Because I saw you the other day lift up 500 pounds. I was like, Lord, geez, that boy back gonna break. But anyway, he lifted 500 pounds.
Yeah. So my main fitness goal now is to have my own space. Right now, I'm bouncing around to client to client. I'm going to different gyms. I'm going to their homes. But eventually, what's going to happen is I want to have my own gym or my own facility where I could, have my business there. So
and we're going to believe God with you, because I know that when you give your total life to the Lord Jesus Christ, he's going to open up some more things for you.
Right.
And you're going to have your own gym and all your clients, and then you're going to have your workers. It's going to be awesome. It really is. I see you, Michael Day, who's also watching. My daughter, Cynthia Houghton, she says, praise the Lord, Bishop Spaulding and Pastor Anita Spaulding. I see those of you that are still coming in. Listen, we're talking to Alain Eugene, who is my trainer. And he just started with me about 7 sessions ago. And I'm telling you, I'm having a great time, because my birthday coming up, y'all, and I'm gonna look better. My birthday in January. Y'all hear what I was saying? I'm gonna look a lot better. So when y'all see me on Zoom, look at that. On January the 19th at 8:00 p.m., y'all gonna be like, oh my God, she in tone. That's what I'm doing. My body is toning. You hear what I'm saying? So listen, I want you to just continue to oh, look it out. My goddaughter on here. Now this is the business woman here. Let me just show you what she's saying to you. This is what she's saying to you, Ace. I know a space you can use is your space. Now this girl, if she can get something done, she will get it done. Matter of fact, she helping me Friday because we giving away gifts at the conference. And girlfriend, she already got it. She already know what she's gonna do. But she says that's the girl to reach out to. She's in New Jersey. He's in New Jersey. And she's got connections. And she will connect you to, and me too, because she's a connector. So anyway, Cynthia Houghton says, praise the Lord. She called you a man of God. Oh, you see that confession of faith?
Thank you.
They're already calling you a man of God.
I want God to use me. I want him to use me.
Oh, you know what you need to stop. He's a mess, y'all. But he is so sincere. And I know that this is a divine connection, that God has connected us, not just for me to be fit, but that he might be a fit for the devil. All right. You hear what I'm saying? Because the enemy wants to destroy young men like him, but he's going to be a fit for the kingdom of darkness. And he's going to get these preachers that are out of shape, that's breathing and hacking. Y'all can go ahead and hit those there thumbs up and those laugh. Y'all know you want to laugh. You know I'm funny. I'm funny. Somebody says, "You better speak that, brother Minister Allen." And it's Alain. That's his name. Alain. I did the same thing. I said, "What?" And he says, "Well, it's Haitian.
It's French.
It's French."
Yeah.
He's French. But he knows what he's doing. So we're gonna hook up with Angela Vallette, because this girl doing some great things. We gotta have her back on here. Woof, Jesus, she's awesome. She told me to prophesy, God, mommy, prophesy. That's right, I'm prophesying into Alan's life. He is never gonna be the same since he met me. I'm telling you right now, you have met who God wanted you to meet. And you got, and then she said, my daughter's grandfather is French. That's Angela Vallette. She's so funny. But anyway, so we're talking about fitness, but there's something I want you to help us with. What does the 5-5 mean in gym? 5-5 workout. Talking about the 5 sets of 5 repetitions. Tell us what that means.
So doing 5 sets means that, all right, so for instance, right, if you're going to do squats, okay, you can do squats 5 reps for 5 consecutive times. So you do 5, then you take about a 30-second rest, you do 5 again, 30-second rest, you do 5 again until you do that.
You've been giving me 20-second rest. Wait a minute now. You giving them 30? I didn't give them 30. No, they need 8. No.
I'm not taking it easy on you, Mrs. Spaulding. Let's go.
I see my sister Mary McFarland. God bless you. This young man is a mess. Lord help me. But no, what he's saying, because I know I'm on, it's called the rotary torso. And he said, okay, Miss Spaulding, you're going to do 25. I'm like, he said 100. I said, 100 what? He said 100 reps. I'm like, no, I'm not. He says, yes, you are.
But you can break that down.
Yes, I break it down. It's 4 times of 25. Right. So I do 100 reps. And I'm telling you, it causes me to move all of this.
You're twisting your torso.
That thing is hard. Okay. But anything he does it in reps. Sometimes he gives me 3 of 15, 3 of 20, or whatever comes to his mind. But anyway.
Also, Mrs. Spaulding, let's touch on how the first week you were doing 50 pounds on that machine, remember? And now we're gradually going up, 60, 70. So
I'm going to tell you the truth, what I did today. I said, he ain't here. I'm doing 60. That's what I did. I did 60 pounds and I did 100 reps. I said, he ain't here.
Tomorrow we're doing 80 pounds, Mrs. Spaulding.
I don't know about that.
80. We got to do 80.
Oh, somebody said, what is reps, man of God? Everybody confessing that you're a man of God.
Repetition.
And that's Antoinette Thomas, Apostle. That's my girl. I see you Friday too at the conference. But anyway.
Hi, Antoinette. Thank you.
Now she says, can he show us how it's done? What you want him to show you? He can show you a lot, but not on here. But he can show you a lot of things. He was just showing us how you do the windmills, but you got to do them wide. You can't do them little teeny things. You got to do it like this.
I'm still putting up the Christmas tree, so my place is a little.
Oh, okay. We don't want to see how you living.
I know. I want to show you more exercises, but it's a little bit mess over here because I'm putting up the tree still. You see?
Oh, that looks so nice. That looks so nice. I hope my present is up under there. But
yeah, the 80 pounds tomorrow.
You know what? I'll be frowning too. Y'all be like, oh, she acting ugly today, and he don't care. This is Lamar Hanna. Now he is a fitness guru too. He says you can do all things, and he's laughing. He'll be laughing at me. But anyway, so we're talking about reps. That reps, they build strength. They build strength. So if you just you got to push yourself. That's another thing. What I like about Alan, he pushes you. And he doesn't push you to where you're going to hurt like that or you're going to hurt yourself, but he pushes you so you can help yourself. Yeah, I guess I can say that.
Mrs. Spaulding, you know, it's more of a it's more mental conditioning than anything else, because your mind is going to first tell you that, oh, it hurts, I can't do it. But once you pass that, you know, that mind, you being scared, then you can do more than you think you can do. So my job being your trainer is to make you realize that you can do more reps than you think you're capable of doing. And that's where you'll see the progress, and that's where you'll grow.
Wow. Is it important for you to sweat? What does sweating do for you?
Sweating is clearing out all the toxins in your body.
Oh, wow, really? I didn't know that.
It's cooling you off because your body's starting to overheat. So if you're not sweating, you're either not drinking a lot of water, or you might have an issue that you might need to take care of. So you need to perspire. Sweating is very important. If you don't sweat, you're gonna overheat.
Long as you ain't sweating and stinking. Listen, we're talking to a phenomenal man of God by the name of Alain Eugene, and everybody here on Facebook on the Godly Woman's View is claiming him for the kingdom of God, aren't we, y'all? Yes, we are, because this young man he's awesome. He is phenomenal. But the thing is that he will push you. And he's saying sweating is important, because now when I go in the gym, I'm sweating. I'll be like, oh my God, I'm sweating. Oh, it's hot. And then he said, what else is good is that I have water with me. Okay. So I have water. Now I see Lamar Hanna says working out is truly a spiritual thing.
See what I'm saying?
Wow. And Arnett Thomas, who's an apostle, says, what's the best exercise to loose your stomach? We loose it in the name of Jesus. No.
The best exercise is what you put in your mouth. Mm-hmm. So if your diet isn't right, if your food isn't, you know, if you're not eating the right foods, and you're not taking any action as far as you're not going to the gym, then you're not gonna lose your stomach. So you got to diet, and then you got to commit to the gym. You got to commit, or you got to walk. You got to be proactive.
Wow, I like that. We have to be proactive. Mary McFarland says, wow. Angela Villette, she says, it's okay to perspire. She just as crazy as her godmother. But after that, we got to get some soap.
water.
And the deodorant. I like that. Because, Johnny, some of them folk be whiffing in there. I'll be like, oh, Jesus, what is that smell? And you know it's true. I'll be like, oh my God, they stink. I had to hold my nose and walk away. Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord. I can't stand smells. But anyway.
Mrs. Spaulding, you don't hold no punches either. You don't hold no punches.
Don't
be like,
tell
Ace,
me
get me out of here. You be like, Ace, get me out of here.
Because they be stinking. I'm like, good God, y'all ain't even washed when you came from home. What is that? They got out the bed and came to the gym.
They just rolled out of bed. They just rolled out of bed and rolled to the gym.
Angela Lett says it is good to eat salad before every meal. Talk to us about that. Is it?
Yes, it's very good to eat salad before every meal, because what the salad does, it gets your stomach, it gives the enzymes for your stomach to be able to break down, you know, the meats and everything that you eat. So that's why people don't even know why they're eating salad. They just eating salad because, you know, it's something to do. But the appetizer, eating salad the enzymes in the salad breaks down food in your intestines faster. So it's very important to eat salad, actually.
Wow, because I love salads. Me and Bishop, we love to eat salads.
They're full of water. It's full of water in salad. So
In the lettuce.
yes.
It's in the lettuce. And I don't use dressings. I use I forgot the man's name, but I use sugar-free dressings. It's
Okay.
a black guy makes them. I don't know the name of it right now, but they're very good. You can't even tell it doesn't have sugar and stuff in it. But how often should we exercise? Well, time is really moving. You said an hour. We're almost done. But
I know.
listen, how often should we exercise?
I say three times a week, 30 minutes a day is sufficient if you're
Right.
just starting out. But as you start, after 6 months, you're gonna get better. And you don't wanna be stationary. You don't want to be content with just 3 times a week. If that's not sufficient enough for you, because you're gonna get stronger. So then you want to moderately go to 4 times a week, or do 45 minutes instead of 30 minutes. You always want to,
I went an hour today in 10 minutes.
you different, Mrs. I'm trying to tell you,
Lord, Jesus,
I don't know.
long.
You different, Mrs. Spaulding.
Oh, geez, because I want to be better. I don't
You
want
want it so bad, and I can tell you doing it. You leading by example. So
I do not want to go backwards. Because I mean, I was in such a state. I'm just going to share this with y'all and be transparent that I was crying. I was so upset with myself, saying, "Why in the world did you get like this? You had a Coca-Cola shaped bottle body." And I said, "Why in the world?" And because of some depressing things that had happened, and I was just eating this, and every day I was doing this, eating popcorn, potato chips, pretzels, and butter pecan ice cream and chocolate cake every single day because I was depressed, and then now it's in my mind, like, I ain't depressed, y'all. I need this stuff gone. And and somebody's saying now, Neville McFarland says, "Wow, I didn't know that about salads." And he said, "I love salads." He's out of he was a church in New York, but he's out of Belleville. Apostle Thomas says, "So does things like turmeric?" That's what I drink. Turmeric, or eat. I take the pill. Turmeric. Also, I was showing y'all earlier the juice that I drink. Beet. Okay, beet, ginger, and turmeric. I sip on this all day. All right, and it helps with inflammation. She said also aloe vera juice helps to break down things in your stomach. So, like you said again, whatever works for you, you do it. All right, everything don't work for everybody. Everything that I'm doing won't work for some of y'all. Everything that you're doing won't work for me. Because in my mind, I have a plan. And you got to have a plan. Here we have Mary McFarland says, stress spelled backwards is desserts. And you're right. It is.
I like that one.
I'll see you Friday too at the conference. I love these people. They so sweet. But anyway, somebody, Angela Vallette, now she is small, okay? But she says she does jumping jacks every morning when she get up. How important is it to defy those jumping jacks in or something?
What do you mean by how important it is to defy those jumping jacks in?
Yeah, she'll put down what it is. Arnett Thomas says yes. That means yes, you're gonna be at the conference because I want to see you. Y'all know I want to see all y'all so I can hug you and get you and stuff. But anyway, listen, we've been talking to Alain Eugene and we've been having a great time. And Bishop Spaulding just gave us a suggestion that we have him on once a month or whenever he could come and do a fitness corner. Isn't that nice, y'all? A fitness corner. He could start giving us tips on our different shows or programs because we need it. Matter of fact, we have a new normal ministry on Monday nights, and we have nothing but preachers, apostles, pastors, overseers, and bishops that come on. You could come on and give us a tip on how that we need to be fit, and they will love it. They will love it. Okay,
Mrs. Spaulding,
yes.
how about I come on and we could do, like, 20-minute stretching, 20-minute, workout or something. You know, we could do that.
Okay, they'll love that. They
Yeah.
really will. Oh my goodness. You see this? God is so good. He just using this little man of God. Listen, we got to go off now, but it says, Angela Les says, how important is it to do jumping jacks the first thing in the morning? That's a question.
Wow, I think that's very important because you're gonna have so much energy throughout the rest of the day because you started with something like jumping jacks. Because when I work out in the morning, man, I feel like I could achieve anything throughout the day because my energy level is all the way up, and it's just the best way to start your day. So you're gonna get your blood flowing. You're gonna be feeling really good about yourself, and that momentum is gonna carry you on through the rest of the day. So I think it's very important.
Now, this has been an excellent training and teaching session on health and wellness, and he could have went on and on and on and on because there's so much to cover. And he has gone to school and he knows the body. That's another thing. He knows the bodies and that kind of stuff. Angela Vallette says, oh, no, thank you. Oh, this was well needed. Angela Vallette says, yes, right. That's what it does for me. And we want to get our bodies to moving.
Let's go.
We got to get our bodies moving, and it will help even our minds to be clearer in our thought process. We won't be so clouded with our thinking. I believe it's helping. And I could see myself how my facial structure is changing, whereas now it's going in. And y'all, my dimple is trying to come through.
It's coming back, Mr. Spaulding.
Y'all think I'm crazy, I know. But listen, no, my dimple is trying to come back. And I thank God because I get so much encouragement from those of you that's on Facebook. And I tell you, y'all be pushing me. I said, oh, I can't mess up because of them, and so many have said that they're going forth and they're doing it themselves. They're changing their habits where they're eating. Arnetta says, yes, I am in for the exercising. I will be on with you guys.
Let's go.
She's down in Maryland, so she can't come. Then Mary McFarland said, come on, Pastor A. Come on. I like that, Pastor A. Now I like that, Pastor A. But listen, this has been a delightful time spending with y'all and spending with this young man. I see Pastor Gwen Priester, who's also watching, and she's in New Jersey too. We got to come down South Jersey, me and you, Ace. And
I'm going. I'm coming. I'll take that trip with you, Mrs. Spaulding.
You see that? This man of God is going to be not just my fitness trainer, but he might be my adjutant. He going to carry the dumbbells for me.
I got you.
But this has been so glorious and so awesome to be able to talk to him about health and wellness. And the question was earlier, are you fit or are you a misfit? Are you fit or misfit? And we know we're going to have him for our conference, not this Friday, but it may come in. I'm going to get him to come and do an actual class during our conference. We're going to see what his schedule does, and we're going to have that class opened up for one of our sessions. And I tell you, it's going to be awesome. We're going places, we're doing things. And like I said, this is a divine connection. He doesn't even understand it the way I understand it, and some of you that are watching, but God has connected me and this young man for his purpose, not for Alan's purpose, but for God's purpose, because there's so much in him. And I'm telling you, he knows some of the word, but somebody said they got to watch the replay. Okay, let me see who. Pastor Priest, that's my new friend, my girl. She's so sweet. She said, gonna watch the replay, just got home from a Christmas concert. She's an awesome woman of God too. Angela Leck said, we need more of this for the body of Christ. So many experiencing high blood pressure and diabetes. This could help reverse some of those health challenges. And that's what I'm saying. My health has turned around since I've been doing this health journey. And now I'm doing more of the exercise. And I'm excited about it. But we want Alan to look in the camera just before we go off. And hold on, I want to make this announcement. Okay. On Friday will be our one-day conference called Contagious Connectivity. Bishop Spaulding and I will be celebrating all of our virtual ministries, which is 7 of them. We are virtual with every ministry that we have, and it will be held at Deliverance Jesus is Coming, 815 Springfield Avenue in the city of Irvington, where the host pastor is the illustrious, the phenomenal, the honorable Bishop Vanessa Everett, and we thank God for her. And we have some great things that will be going on. We have a speaker, Apostle Teresa Speaks, who's awesome, but we're going to have a drawing. We're doing something a little different with Bishop. We always do something different. We're going to be having a drawing for gifts, TVs, slow cookers, air fryers, all kinds of stuff. But you got to be there to get your ticket. You got to be in attendance. You can't get a ticket for nobody else. And Sister Angela, she's going to take care of that. Bless her heart. Bless her. But anyway, you're going to get there at 7:30 because we're going to start at 7:30 promptly. We will not wait for anybody. We have a lot to do, and we believe that God is going to use us for his glory. We have people coming out of Pennsylvania, from Trenton, from New Jersey, from South Jersey, from Delaware, from so many different places. So listen, you be in the house, be in the room. Be in the room because there's some great things getting ready to happen. Listen, on January the 19th, I will be celebrating my 68th birthday, and it will be a Zoom party, y'all, at 8:00 p.m. So it will be on Zoom. So I want to see all of my friends, because y'all know I want to hear something you got to say to me. All right. But it's going to be fellowship, words of expression, and we're going to have a fun time. If you need to reach out to somebody, reach out to Bishop Spaulding. But we're going to be posting this flyer on the event side so that you'll know what the information is to come in. And then we want you to know this, that today we were, someone reached out to us. Matter of fact, Reverend Dr. Deborah Davis, and she said she nominated me and Bishop for the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. So we will be receiving that on January the 20th at a formal ball in Belmar, New Jersey. So listen, those of you that can come, we'll put the information up, what you have to do, but we want somebody to come and support us as we will be receiving a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. And thank you so much, Reverend Dr. Deborah Davis, for recommending us or for nominating us for this award. God bless you. And at this time, we want to hear the last words from our fitness trainer, and he's going to let you know what is on his heart, and then we're going to go off.
Okay, yeah. So one thing I forgot to mention was fasting. Fasting is very important, not only in the spiritual realm, but in the fitness realm. So if you can consolidate both fasting for spiritual and fitness purposes, then you can definitely see and get results in both avenues. So for me, when I fast, I don't have my first meal until about noon, and the night before I won't eat until like my last meal will be around 8 or 9 o'clock. So I try to get in at least 12 to 16 hours of fasting before I put anything in my stomach. And if you fast, you'll definitely see results. So try fasting, and also fast for spiritual reasons also. Mrs. Spaulding was telling me not to just fast, to be fit in the gym, but fast to get closer to God. So that's what I'm going to start doing more often, not to just, fast for the, for the gym.
He's gonna make me cry because I know this is a God thing, y'all. Oh my goodness. Angela, let my goddaughter says, we're gonna call you Dr. Fitness.
Thank you.
Dr. Fitness, because I know they just fell in love with you. I know that I did. I said, oh my God, this young man is just, he's, as they say, he dope. He dope. Thank God for him. And listen, until we see y'all on Friday.
Let's go.
Listen, that's what we're gonna be. Y'all
Let's go. Mr. Spaulding, see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock sharp. Well, 8:30 sharp.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there before then because I'm going to the massage machine and then going to treadmill.
And you gotta walk, and you have to walk. Do your cardio.
I did that today. Got a few minutes. I did it today. I said, I'm gonna do this. So y'all just keep me in prayer and keep Dr. Fitness in prayer so that we can have him on again. He's gonna be on again. We're gonna have him on here once a month to do some tips. If it's just one tip and then he could go off because I know he stays busy too. But thank you once again, y'all, for watching, for sharing, for just, oh, that is so sweet. See, y'all making me cry. I told y'all, don't make me cry. You're so proud of me. Don't leave me alone. Leave me alone. Because y'all know I'm a waterhead, okay? I really am a waterhead. And I love good things. Well, God bless you. I love y'all until Friday. This has been the Godly Woman's View with Anita C. Spaulding and Dr. Fitness.